In this video, I will show you how to add an announcement bar like this one to your Wix website in under 5 minutes. This way you can share your best converting discounts or important messages with your site visitors. So let's head down to the Wix App Market, enter Keka announcement bar, select the app, add to website. For me, I'm going to install this in this website. For you, of course, a different website. Agree and add. Now for this tutorial, I have a coupon for the upgrades. It's only a one-time coupon, so I'm afraid you won't be able to use it, but you can try. Okay, wait for the dashboard to load. We need to upgrade. Select the right plan. Now for this tutorial, I'm going to choose a premium plan because it has all the features. Select. Yeah, I'm in Japan right now, so that's why it's in yen. Continue to check out. And then enter promo code, apply. Okay, let's do it. And view your apps. We need to reload the dashboard for the upgrade to apply. And we are in the dashboard. So first of all, we need to add an announcement bar. Like right now, it says hide and show, but yeah, there is no bar yet. Also, you don't have to worry during the setup. If this is turned off, the announcement bar won't show on your actual website, so you can just see what's up. Add our first announcement bar. And this is the default setting. Check out items customer like the most. It's not a very powerful message, so I'm going to modify it. This might have been a bit quick. So okay, you have the general announcement bar settings. It's the internal name. For your own reference, I'll create it when default bar, secondary bar, or the default bar, active or inactive, start date, end date, if you have scheduling enabled. For this tutorial, we'll keep it simple and just go straight to the bar message settings. Okay, enter coupon code KK20 for 20% off. You can modify the font size, for example, if you have an older audience or something, or you just like better font sizes, then you can modify this. Okay, message text color, you can change this again. I'm going to keep it at white for now. I don't like the background color, so I'm going to change it to something darker, a bit like this. Okay, and then we can, for example, on the right plans, enable toggle sliding message. And then the bar will have a sliding message. This makes the message pop out a little bit more. So if you like that, you can activate it. I'm going to toggle it off again. Background color, easy. Bar link. So let's say you want the bar to link to a specific category page or something like check out our summer deals, and then you have a website page with like like HTTPS, your website here, example.com/summer deals. Then the shipping bar will be clickable and will guide visitors towards this link. I'm going to leave this off for now because I don't have a website link to. I do have links, but I don't know which one I would take, so let's keep it at that for now. Then you can add like the spacing between the outer and the inner bar, which is basically like this one and like this one. So for example, vertical spacing would make the bar taller, but 15 looks kind of good to me. Yes, 15. And so you have like all of these things, and then extra margin to the right. Depends a bit on how you want to center the message. Sometimes it looks just better if it's like a bit more like to the right or not to the right. So that's why it's like default 75. It kind of depends on the layout of your website, so it's something you want to check quickly on your website, which one looks the best or not. Then you can also add a button to your announcement bar, like this one, to go on or off. Again, you can enter a link. You can give the button like movement like this, but you can also turn this movement off. So for example, you can press none. Okay, the button stops moving. And then you can also like modify the visuals of the button, text color, background color, and stuff like that. Yeah, and these things are kind of like small stuff, so I'm kind of ignoring them for now, but you can see, okay, make the button taller. Of course, not that tall. So it's all a bit of like personal preference, design, what fits your brand, what fits something you have to like tinker with a bit probably. For this tutorial, I'm going to leave it at this. Sticky announcement bar is whether the announcement bar will stay at the top of the screen. So right now this is turned on, so the bar will stay at the top of the screen. When visitors scroll down, the bar will still be in view. If you turn the setting off, the bar will stay at the top of the page, so if visitors scroll down, they don't see the bar anymore. Whether or not you want this depends. You could test it for conversion rate or its personal preference. Yeah, ultimately you would want to test the differences in conversion rates if you want to be a nerd about it, and you probably want to be because it impacts your site revenue and stuff like that. Then you can also make the announcement bar stick at the bottom of the screen. I don't think this is in the dashboard doesn't show it like that, but if you turn this on your actual website, the bar will be at the bottom. Closable announcement bar or not. Yeah, as you can see, this influences whether visitors can close the announcement bar or not. Custom font if you want. Otherwise it will just like take the font of your website, which is typically good, but if you want a custom font, you can do it. And then, as mentioned before briefly, you can give the button and or the bar a certain effect, for example, like bounce, to make it like pop a little bit more to make sure that visitors see the message. But let's keep this at none for now. Then you need to make sure you save your settings of the announcement bar, but let's put this at default. And so yeah, if there are no announcement bar scheduled, the default bar will show, which is the case for us. And of course, we want this to be an active bar, so we press save announcement bar. And this is enough to make the bar show on the website, if I remember correctly. Or no, probably we need to add this too. Turn this on too. Save. Review the app if you liked it. And then go to the website to check it out. And so we have our announcement bar success. And so it's kind of super easy to set up. It makes it so your visitors know about your discounts or your important messages. So it's highly recommended to check out the app, install it. It has a free trial. If you don't like it, you can always cancel the free trial. And then if you want to go more in depth, we can continue. So for example, there is page targeting, which means, like, let's say you don't want the announcement bar to show on your contact page, then you could use exclusion type, URL for example, and do your enter the contact page URL. Okay, contact us. If you now press save, the announcement bar will not show on this URL on your website. You can also select keywords, and in that case you would just enter something like contact, and then all the site URLs with contact in the website link will not show the announcement bar. Now, of course, if you have other important pages with the word contact in it, you need to be careful with this and probably use the URL setting. So yeah, be careful to make sure that the bar does what you want it to do. And then like checkout URL, like the Wix checkout page is built kind of weirdly, so the announcement bar doesn't show that nicely on it. So it's highly recommended to make sure that you enter your exact checkout URL. This is the default checkout URL, so it should be fine for most people, but you might need to modify it. Okay, so yeah, we can just save it up. And that's it. And yeah, of course you can do schedule settings. So if you have the right plan, you can make it so you schedule the right announcement bars in advance. For example, I know that I will do a Christmas sale or something, then I can already create an announcement bar for Christmas, select the right dates, like for example, we start our Christmas sale at 1 December and it's 30 December. Wait, December, 31 December. And then if we save this, this will still be defaults. So it should still show. And let's check if it still shows. Okay. And then, well, yeah, this kind of beats the point. So, okay, let's make it a secondary bar instead. Save it and it won't show, but it will show on December 1st. I'm starting December 1st, as long as this is turned on. And to turn this on, you need the right plan. So then it's also like, what is your scheduling time zone? So for example, if you're in Europe, it's like Central European time. If you would be like in New York or Denver or Los Angeles, you would select this and press save. And then starting on 1 December in Los Angeles, the announcement bar will start to show. And that's it. So those are all the settings, announcement bar. Of course, the scheduling does require some thinking. It's like less straightforward, but it's like a lot more straightforward than coding your own stuff. So that's why the app can be really helpful. So if the app looks interesting, you can just give it a try. Cancel your free trial if you don't like it. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next one.